80 to 90% of the carbohydrates that are consumed in the US and Canada today are considered to be what we call high glycemic, or in other words, will spike your blood sugar. Foods like bread, flour, rice, cereals, and potatoes actually spike your blood sugar faster than if you're slapping table sugar onto your tongue. So what is the problem of spiking your blood sugar? Well, when your blood sugar rises rapidly, two things happen. First of all, this rapidly rising blood sugar irritates the fine lining of your arteries and it causes significant inflammation, which actually leads to arterial spasm that has been shown to last clinically for 4 to 5 hours after a meal that spikes your blood sugar. The other thing that happens is the fact that your body must control blood sugars in a very narrow range, and a rapidly rising blood sugar causes the overstimulation of insulin, which is your storage hormone. Insulin's job is to transport sugar or glucose into the cell where it can be utilized as energy or stored as glycogen or fat. The problem is when your blood sugar rises too rapidly, you actually overstimulate the release of insulin and your blood sugars drop just about as fast as they went up. However, the problem is the fact that your blood sugar then drops below the fasting blood sugar into what is referred to as the hypoglycemic range or low blood sugar range. This low blood sugar stimulates the release of your stress hormones like adrenaline or cortisol to drive the blood sugar back up to normal. The problem is the fact that even though your blood sugar does come back up into the normal range, you now have these very high levels of these stress hormones in your bloodstream that causes what is referred to as an uncontrollable hunger. You just have to eat again. So what you have been calling cravings or emotional eating is really just the natural physiologic response to spiking your blood sugar. This entire process simply leads to overeating and the overconsumption of too many calories. In fact, the medical literature shows that if you spike your blood sugar just one time, it can lead to this uncontrollable hunger for the next 2 to 3 days. Ariix's Purenourish actually is a meal replacement that contains those good low glycemic carbohydrates that do not spike your blood sugar and the good fats and good proteins. Purenourish has been shown to be what is referred to as low glycemic, and in other words, it will not spike your blood sugar. Following a Purenourish meal replacement, your blood sugars will rise slowly and not overstimulate the release of insulin. Your blood sugar will eventually fall back to the fasting blood sugar level. However, it will not drop into that hypoglycemic or low blood sugar range that sets off this uncontrollable hunger. Now, yes, you'll become hungry again. However, it is a more natural hunger, and you are freed up to eat healthy, delicious food and not tend to overeat. Of course, since your blood sugar does not rise too fast, you're not going to have that inflammation or spasm of your arteries. Now, over a few days to a week of not spiking your blood sugar, your natural appetite returns and you literally are freed up to eat healthy, delicious food. There are several additional benefits of using Ariix's Purenourish to supplement 1 or 2 meals daily while you're trying to lose some weight. They allow you to literally get out of your normal day-to-day eating routine. They are low caloric, only containing around 230 to 250 calories, even when they're mixed with some almond milk and frozen fruit. So if you are also using Slenderiiz and Accelerate, this allows you to have 1 regular low glycemic meal and a couple of regular low glycemic snacks and still stay below the recommended 1,250 calories daily. Purenourish is also GMO-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free. This allows you to have a healthy meal replacement and still avoid all of these potential allergic foods. Check out my medical minutes on the elimination diet using Purenourish to replace a couple meals a day, which makes it much easier to eliminate these allergic types of foods and reintroduce them after 4 weeks to see if you have an allergy to any of them. Ariix's Purenourish also contains those healthy probiotics and digestive enzymes. Ariix allows you to have all of these ingredients together rather than having to purchase these items separately like most other companies require. My personal experience with my Healthy for Life program has shown that using Purenourish to replace 2 of your regular meals daily is a wonderful behavioral modification tool. When you combine it with Ariix's Slenderiiz Accelerate, your natural appetite is significantly reduced, and you are literally freed up to eat healthy, delicious food that will not spike your blood sugar. Remember, The way to have your best results with Ariix's weight management system is to not only use Ariix's Slenderiiz and Accelerate, but also be replacing 1 or 2 meals daily with Ariix's Purenourish and be consuming cellular nutrition by taking Ariix's Optimals. When my patients combine this overall approach, their weight loss is not only so much easier, but also so much more effective, because they all work together to improve the underlying problem of why you gain this weight in the first place, which is insulin resistance.